Hello, this is Noel Jimenez, and this is my group summary video, and I'm here to talk about me and some years video experience and our differences in our videos and everything. So let's go. Let's get started. So for starters, I watched some Here's videos. His videos was pretty good. I loved watching his videos because from the beginning, from the end, he talked about literally everything I did. Well, I did. He talked about when we went to other places, got reaction of people, their reactions, and everything. What will they say? What they will do? And it got me thinking, like, man, this man's doing a pretty good job. Like, he's really like into the video, like into the project, because he gets engaged conversations. He loves doing it. He straight goes to them if they don't even like talk to him or anything. He just goes straight and ask them about it. That's the difference between me and him, though. Because for me, I just wait until what they say to me. Because in my videos, I remember I waited like until he talked to me, and then he talked to me, or like, what would they like give me faces of? Because I could tell when they give me their faces, that's like their reaction. Like they're gonna look at me confused, like interested, or like give me some sort like a reaction. With his, he straight up talked about how the people were just like were just minding their own business, not really doing anything, and they give them their opinions about it, and I'm over here just like, wow, that is crazy. I didn't even know that because in my video, they talked about how in my videos I talked about how the people there, like when I went to the restaurant, when I went to work, when I went to the aquarium, all of them were just like looking at me awkwardly, and then some just gave me their opinions about it, and then for his they were just engaged having like good conversations about it, and I'm over here like, why could that happen to me? And like, I watched his videos from top to notch, from the beginning when he was starting with his friend, at the end when he summarized it at the end of the video, and then I'm like, wow, this man actually got into deep conversation with them. He did, like, I think he talked about it. He got into full detail. He got into like the psychology mind of it, because he talked about how people do things. Like people look at the name tag and they'll just be thinking straight up like having different opinions about it. They're gonna be thinking, oh, it's just opinion. No one really matters and all that. And I'm just like, wow, because in my videos, they give me their reaction and just give me opinion, but when I try to give them like a whole conversation, they just give me an opinion like, hey, bro, we don't have to talk about it that much. Just a name tag. I just think it's really just a name tag. Like, you're doing a good job. You don't really have to have a conversation about it. And I'm over here like, I'm trying to have a conversation, but in him, he actually has some good conversations. There's one thing that we summarized. We both talked about is that how people really like don't really have a point. They really don't have a point. Like they really have no point in talking about how the name tag, because they give us an opinion, but they don't have like a good structure about it. Because everyone has their own mindset. Like they be thinking differently. Everyone's like having opinions, and they're like, because everyone has their own opinion. They're entitled to their own opinion, but the reactions, like, it interests me. Like, people are both us, Samir and me, are just like, why people think differently about this name tag. Like, it gets us like motivated, like, to see what they'll say. For his video, he literally clearly said like he likes talking to them and everything, and because I remember when he went to the car, he went straight up talked about experiences, and we went to Walmart or like some store. He went to like there, and then some lady just replied to him because he saw the name tag, and he asked her about it because nobody else was minding their own business. That's another thing. Everyone will minds their own business. They look at it, but they mind their own business. Like that's how me and him talked about. We talked about how people clearly just care for themselves, or like people they care. For strangers, they just look at strangers and they're like, ah, and ignore them. That's why we live in everyone's society. Everyone just like ignores everyone, because that's the way how people are built these days. And it gets us thinking like, man, that is crazy. I didn't even think that. And the similarities between us is that he we both try like engage in conversations, like I said earlier, but we can't. We like his like we both couldn't. It couldn't work. But the difference is that he actually goes up to them and talks to them. I just wait until they say something to me. He told me he did. At one point, he did say they wait. He did wait like around the first 3 videos. He was like, "I'll wait it, I'll wait it." But he just came like around the fourth day vlog. He straight went to them and asked him like his family. His family gave him a hard time because they were just looking at laughing at him because he thought it was like they thought it was a funny project. And I'm over here like looking at like, man, because I remember I asked my family about the project and they were just looking straight up saying to me, "Hey, it's your project. We're not gonna say anything. We're not gonna help you," because that's how my family is. Like, as a project, I'm a college student. I should work on myself. That's how it works between us. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Like it really like got me thinking like, wow, there's people that won't help. That's the thing. The project as a group, the project that affected both of us, I think is that I think that in our video clearly, the project helped us like realize that people won't really care about you, and they just really they do on their own. They really just like they just despise being. There's some people that doesn't like getting recorded because we try to record people. I didn't record people. I just waited until at the last day to explain my experiences. He recorded like a vlogger. He recorded everything. That's the difference between me and him. And yeah, but before like I want like the project for us, it changed us because well it give us like it just give us different perspective about people. Like what, like people really won't care for you unless you do something like crazy, like wearing a name tag or do something really like do something out of the ordinary, and they will give you a reaction. But when you do anything, you just do nothing, just normal, people won't care. People just are like interested in the most weird stuff. Believe me, that's how it is, man. People just believe in the most weird stuff they could find, and it's just as different. But I think that us both think people are just built different. We are built different. Everyone has a different, like, perspective or behavior or everything. People have different behavior. That's how we are. People's behavior are completely different, and it gets us in our mind. Talk about everything that happens around the video, and the theme for our video is that the behavior be changing. That's our themes. The behavior changes whenever people see our name tags. That's literally what happens. The behavior literally changes, and it just gets me crazy because from his videos, from my videos, his videos started when he started like talking about it. In the end, he talked about summer, how it was success and everything. I think the narrative of this project is that we both we both think the same. There's our differences. He's an open person. I'm a closed person. If that makes sense. Like, I keep it to myself and wait until they say it to me. Well, he opens up and just tells them straight up. Like, that's how we both work, and it helps us a lot. And I think I might end up that's how it happens between us both. And I watched this video multiple times. He did a really pretty good job. I think he deserves a good grade in this class. But that's how our name tag experience went, and I think I got more to talk about. Yeah, I'll talk about one more thing. But the thing that boggles my mind is that literally he showed people actually talking on his videos, like, talking about his opinion. There's a dude on this video, a barber, that was talking about how his videos wasn't really worth it and everything. I'm over here like, what? Like, the school education is broken. Like, it doesn't really need anything. And I'm over here like, wow, he actually got somebody to talk about about the project, like his displeasure about the school system. And I'm just like, I had the same person that did that, but I didn't record it because he was talking really smack about it. And that's people, whenever they see a camera or like see a name tag or project, they literally will blame the school system. That's the theme. Whenever people say something, that's another thing. That people, whenever people say something, like see us do something, they literally just like that's the theme I started like trying. I started like people just will talk smack about the school system. That's the theme I found, but that's how our experience went. So I think our videos was a success. I think we did a pretty good job, and I think we could make this work. Yeah. So thank you. This project has been fun. So here, Samir was fun to work with, and I hope we both get a good grade. Or like, yeah, I hope we both get a good grade. And thank you for the project. Thank you, Mrs. To teacher. Thank you, and have a good day, and um, go to the video. Like, let's go. Thank you.